Good morning, children. Hope you all are fine at your places. So, let's start our next chapter, hardware and software. Now, children, you have understood that computer is an amazing machine that can do different type of jobs. Am I right? Yes, but it has different parts that work together to form a computer system. So a computer has basic two parts. First one hardware and second is software. So firstly we talk about hardware. What is hardware?
The physical parts that you can touch or see is called hardware. Let's take one real life example. The human body consists of outer body parts that are visible to you. But some parts like lungs, heart that cannot be seen. In the same way, computer consists of some parts that are visible to you, that is monitor, keyboard, mouse, printer, speakers, microphone, etc. But there are some hardware parts that are inside the CPU. For example, hard disk, CPU chip, etc. Hardware of a computer is classified into three parts. First one, input devices, second, storage devices, and third one, output devices. So first, let's talk about input devices. I think all of you remember about IPO cycle. We studied what is input, process and output. So children, the devices that we use for the input are known as input devices. Means the devices that we use to give instructions or commands to the computer is known as input devices. For example, keyboard. Why we use keyboard? If we want to press any number, digits, letters, we want to type anything, we use keyboard to give the input to our computer. In the same way, we use mouse. If we want to draw something on our computer, if we want to click on any file or folder, we want to select something. So what we are doing? We are giving any input to our computer. So mouse is also an input device. Now let's talk about scanner. Scanner is an input device which scans the printed paper and gives you the input in the form of image. Means it is converting a hard copy into a soft copy. So it is also an input device. So kids, our next input device is web camera. We use web camera for video calling and we all are familiar with it these days because we are using it for video calling to our friends, family, relatives during this quarantine period. And web camera is inbuilt camera in our computer system or mobile phones. But there are some computers in which web camera is not available. So we can buy a separate camera that can be attached on the monitor screen. Now move on to the next input device, that is joystick. Joystick looks like a gearbox in our car and it is used to play video games. It is used to move the character on the screen. Our next input device is light pen. Light pen looks like a pen that is designed for a special pad. Whatever you write on this pad will be visible on the monitor. So kids, our last input device is trackball. What is a trackball? Trackball is a pointing device. It has a ball on its top. It is used to move the pointer on the screen. User moves the pointer by scrolling down the ball with the help of his fingers or palm. It is a upside down mouse. So kids, these all are the input devices. We studied keyboard, mouse, scanner, joystick, light pen, microphone, web camera and trackball. So kids, now let's talk about output devices. What are output devices? The devices that displays the information or result are called output devices. For example, monitor, printer and speakers. So let us discuss these output devices one by one. First one is monitor. You all have seen monitor. Monitor looks like a TV screen It is used to display the result or information. Our next output device is printer. Printer gives us the result or information in a printed form or on a paper. So it is also known as output device because it is giving us output in the form of hard copy. Our last output device is speakers. Speakers are used to hear music or sound stored in the computer system. It is an output device because it is giving us the result in the form of sound. So here we talked about 3 output devices: monitor, printer and speakers. Our last hardware parts are storage devices. Storage devices are used to store data or information into the computer. Hard disk is the main storage device of computer because it stores the whole work of a computer. Other important storage devices are CD, DVD or pen drive that are used to store information. So let's talk about these storage devices one by one. First one is CD. CD stands for compact disc. Compact, C-O-M-P-A-C-T, compact disc. It is a round in shape and it is a shiny disc that is used to store information. Information like audios, videos, pictures or any other files. Next one is hard disk. Hard disk can store large amount of data and information. It is fixed inside the CPU box. It's a kind of a permanent storage device. Now our last storage device is pen drive. Pen drive is very small in size and we use it to transfer data from one device to another device because it can be handled easily. So kids, that's all for hardware parts. We studied 3 types of hardware parts. First one, input devices. Second, output devices. And last one is storage devices. In our next class, we will study about software. What is a software and what are the different kind of software that we use in our day-to-day life. Thank you so much kids for watching this video. Please hit like button if you have watched the video and kindly post your queries in comment section.